Hi, my name's Ray. Some of you will know me already now from my previous video. I work for Hafal in Newport, Gwent, Wales, as a recovery practitioner. My first poetry video, I recited a poem to you that was special to me and helped me in my times of trouble. This time round, I'm going to read you a poem that one of my service users has sent in. This is also special to me because it's a gentleman that joined my poetry group in Newport. And before he joined my group, he told me he'd only ever written 2 poems in his life, and that was when he was in school. He's now in his 50s. And the poems that he wrote in school, he really didn't like. So to see him writing poems, which he now does a lot, and he's actually sent one off to a poetry competition, is just fantastic. So I'm going to read you a direct quote about why this particular poem means a lot to him, and then read you the poem. So, this is his quote. Shortly after arriving in Newport, I found myself living on the streets. When I say living on the streets, I was literally sleeping in doorways. Now my life is turned around in a good way, and this is why I wrote this poem. I look back on this poem when I'm feeling down and depressed, because it makes me realise that there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a silver lining around clouds, and there is always hope. This sad and early experience for me living in Newport did have some effect on my mental health, but I'm able to draw strength from this experience, knowing that ultimately it will all end, and for the better. And it is with this strength, I believe, that we can all get through this coronavirus pandemic. Please, everyone, stay safe. And his poem is called Down But Not Out. Living on the streets is where it all began. Being homeless was not my plan. Sleeping in shop doorways, trying to fill endless days. Cardboard boxes for my bed, not the best place needed to rest my head. Prostitutes and junkies all around, not much help to be found. Surrounded by drugs and drinking, never knowing what others are thinking. Picking up nub ends for a smoke. Living on the streets, it's no joke. Being surrounded by all that crap, hoping not to fall into a trap. Not much to do, but lots of thinking. Trying hard not to keep sinking. My mental health, it did suffer. I didn't know if I'd ever recover. Never knowing if this will end, always hoping for just one friend. On the streets, it's dog eat dog, stealing stuff just to flog, trying hard to keep away from crime. It wasn't easy at that time. Then one day comes some hope. You didn't hear me saying no. A local hostel offered me a room, which got me away from all the doom and gloom. Now things had gotten so they wasn't so bad. I started feeling less and less sad. Now on this day I've got my own place. You should see the smile on my face. For over 4 years now I've been here, with my own TV and all my own gear. Now I've got my own flat and things are just great. Just me, my dog, Molly, and she's my best mate. So thank you, Charlie Brummicini, for sending that in to us. If you've got any poems that help you in your well-being, whether you've written them yourself or not, please send them in to us. Thanks a lot.